No ordinary podcast. A podcast about wrestling. Yeah.
Welcome to Pod-A-Mania. My name is Eddie.
My name is Dylan.
This is a weekly wrestling podcast, most of the time. What do we cover here, Dylan?
You know, we cover Smackdown from last week to Dynamite this week. We cover wrestling of everything in between.
Wrestling adjacent, wrestling twice, wrestling none at all. Remember to follow the damn podcast.
Follow it.
At Pod-A-Mania Pod _AWO3 and at Bozo Dills.
Listen on
Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Put them in your little AirPods. Maybe while you're on the treadmill.
Right
Maybe
here.
you're hitting the Stairmaster. Because you got that dog in you. And you just want to hear two guys be dudes.
Talking about wrestling.
Wrestling.
I promise we can be your comfort podcast if you let us. Please listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Leave a review over there. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like the video, because we don't just watch around here. We get involved.
And make sure you comment. And ring that bell. Ring that bell so you know when we post.
Press a button or two.
Or 4. We should do a musical episode.
A musical
We have to
episode?
sing everything we say.
We need some training before that happens, brother.
Nope, I got it.
Daddy sang bass. Mama sang tenor. Joe sang bass. Paige sang tenor. Samoa Joe and Hangman Adam Page set for WrestleDream, the AEW World Championship match, the test of greatness, the test of a fighting champion for Hangman Adam Page, the test of Joe to remind everyone how fat he is. Fat he is. Fat.
I'm so excited.
It's a battle of strength, the battle between Cowboy and this
And
twisted
Samoan.
and Samoan. Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, 33 and a 3% chance of winning.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God.
These two met face to face, no contact, the way I'd like to do this podcast. Don't touch me. Oh,
I touch you.
I can't believe I was tempted to make you squirt last week.
What?
Paige told Joe that his backing means the world to him, and yours to me as well. And
My back.
and without
My neck.
without him, he probably wouldn't be my championship. My neck, my back, my championship.
Mm-hmm.
Because without Samoa Joe, Hangman Adam Page probably wouldn't be champion.
Nope.
And you know, he wants to repay Joe being the way he knows how.
Yep.
Joe calls him no champion, but a coward.
Coward.
Coward. Page retorts that Joe cannot outlast him as he is the champion of the world.
World.
This is, I mean,
Nice.
Nothing like this. You've seen nothing like this so far. Kyle Fletcher and Hangman Adam Page has been your real world championship title picture. You know, what do you think about this kind of dynamic for this champion, this new challenger? You haven't seen much of Samoa Joe.
It's such a stark contrast.
Tell me what you know about Samoa Joe, other than him having the 33 and a 3% chance of winning.
Fat.
Other than him being fat.
No, he puts on great matches. I loved his work in NXT, even his brief stints with the WWE and Universal Championships, even though he was used as a transitional champion for the Beast Incarnate himself, which at the time felt normal. And as you look back on your past relationships, you realize how much people actually hurt you, but you didn't know it then because you thought, this is just who they are.
But you get treated well now.
You get treated well now because you get to see
your championship off the back of the security guard you once pushed into a wall. How beautiful is that? Storytelling.
So beautiful.
You know, I called it 2 episodes till we fight. I mean, the episode's not over. The episode's not over. Maybe that's like a bonus thing.
No.
Save the fight till the bonus.
No, we're not gonna fight.
No, we're not getting paid to fight yet. maybe Ring of Honor, GCW, one of our local independent promotions, Callis.
90951 stand up.
Joe received his previous world championship reign for AEW from an MJF, who is also in this world title picture in against Cowboy Hangman Adam Page.
Who isn't in this title picture?
I've told you before.
That's what the best part about it is, right?
About AEW.
And I think, like, dude, if you told me when we started I would see Samoa Joe fight for an AEW championship, I'd be like, yeah, you're silly. You're a silly little bean. And now we're here.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. I think that's the best part of AEW is nothing is really that far out of reach.
Yeah. Honestly, it's like anybody can grab the brass ring if they want. And I think that's what's...
Not if they want, if they can. If you can beat the guy with it.
Yeah. Honestly, if they can. Everybody has to prove themselves. And it's not a joke when they say this is where the best wrestle.
If you are going to be a wrestler and not a entertainer, you're going to come here and show us that you can really do it. Because the thing about the big, beautiful brass is that you have to wrestle to have it. Sometimes it feels like in the WWE, if you have a great character and not a great wrestler, you can win a championship, which is also fun and fine.
Some people wouldn't even say that, like, there are people that would argue that MJF is just a gimmick. There are MJF haters.
There are people that are that stupid. There's people
that
like,
think he's just a gimmick. He's just a
our
douchebag.
education system, man. Just watch the guy do what he's doing there.
He's one of the greatest heels in our business, and
It's not even close.
I think, like, AEW does a tremendous job of building championship scenes and title pictures that are mountains to climb, like Mount Everest. Shout out Darby Allin.
Darby.
But we'll get to him later. Both world title pictures, both the men and women, are just savage, like wrestlers at all angles looking for their opportunity. And I think that's where you see a Kris Statlander. She got her victory over Toni Storm in this, like, out of left field way. You didn't expect it. I mean, pleasantly surprised. I
mean, we talked about it on the show, like, where it's just like, yeah, a Fatal 4-Way is not really where someone like this caliber loses their title. But they didn't use her title loss as the story. They used it as a way to tell the story they wanted. They wanted to get to Statlander Toni Storm, so they used and they didn't want to build Statlander Toni Storm from. They flipped it on its head. How you usually would build a story is Statlander chasing Toni Storm, but you're flipping it and making Toni Storm chase Statlander, which she has always done. And at the time, we're like, why would you do a roll up? Like, why would you do it like this and that? Like, is this the right time for Toni Storm to lose it? No, but Twitter.
You asked too. Why it was a roll up.
No, but Twitter too, like, where they're like, why is Toni Storm losing the title in this way?
Yeah,
and it's because they are building the pyramid upside down. It is, the champion lost, and that's where the rivalry begins, rather than is the middle or ends. That doesn't happen a lot.
One would argue that this rivalry, or even this fascination,
I'm saying, like, this version, like this section of it.
This section is definitely different than anything that we've seen before or anything that we're used to seeing. But I would say that this Toni story stems way back. You know, honestly, like, as Toni Storm built her lore as a character, she's always been fascinated. What a woman Kris Statlander is.
But, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's always been a chase for Toni Storm. So it would never have made sense for Kris Statlander to have chased her for the belt. It would have never made... The way that they have told the story to this point, you really can't tell it from that side of it. Because it's never been... It's always...
Well, the way they chose to the side and the way they chose to tell the story was laying down, Dylan. Mm-hmm. They laid down and looked each other in the eye. You know, like, no one was watching in the crowd. They looked up at the lights as if they were stars. You know, something I'd wish to do with you one day.
You won't do it.
And I just want to settle our differences like these two breathtaking women.
Right now. Well, I'll fucking fight you right now.
I don't want to fight you. I want to settle our differences. Maybe kiss a little bit.
No, I'm not going to kiss you.
Maybe that's our end of year bonus if you get us to 500.
No.
Tony Storm, Big Daddy Stat, admits that this isn't personal. Shaking hands, both women held on, realizing they didn't have to wait until WrestleDream. They take a step back face to face, and Statlander says, "No belts, no bells, just you and me." Storm responded, "I thought you'd never ask." As the two went to opposite sides of the ring getting ready to spar, the two were interrupted by the Triangle of Madness.
They always show up when I don't want them.
Like a women's shield, you know. Thekla, Julia Hart, and I don't watch the product. That's what that means.
You're a bad person.
Sue me. Don't.
Do it.
You have nothing to allegedly. Like that.
That's
I like that
stop
saves
them.
me anyway.
Like that does anything for you.
You talk a lot about the criminals of AEW.
There's a
And the crime
rate issue in All Elite Wrestling, and if you think I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Watch this. I've seen men put in body bags. Seen men set on fire. Used chloroform on.
Haven't seen arson?
Yes, we have. He literally brought a flamethrower to the ring and then put John Moxley.
I guess I meant to a person. Is it
Yeah,
arson?
we have.
Is it arson if you...
Isn't that what happened to Adam Page's house?
You didn't see it, I'm just saying.
But I'm saying that happened.
But that doesn't count.
So we
Crimes
got,
only count
so
if you
we
see 'em.
got,
Crimes only count
we're
if you
going to
see 'em.
redact these probably. We got homicide, arson, attempted murder.
No, I'm actually, freedom of speech, man. This is all stuff that has happened.
What else?
Allegedly.
There's been other crimes. Oh yes,
being bald?
thievery, and just being so goddamn bald
It makes me sick.
to my stomach.
And it makes me want to see John Moxley say, "I quit."
I win.
Because John Moxley and Darby Allin are set for an I Quit match at WrestleDream.
It's like the Lil Uzi Vert interview. That's how I felt when I heard that.
Before that happens, though, John Moxley has to take on Big Tom Tomohiro Ishii.
But can we be honest real quick? Darby Allin might die before he quits.
Yeah. He is going to be torn limb by limb, piece by piece, ear by ear.
Over under 1.5 chunks of skin gone from Darby Allin.
What stream can we see Gore on? That's the bet I'd like to take rather than if Gore is actually going to happen in the match.
I would not be shocked if
because
Gore,
I want to know.
Would you be shocked if Gore happened in this match? We watched a tables and tax match.
When I picture this match and what it takes for these two men to quit.
I picture Darby Allin with a chunk of his forehead missing, dude.
I know. No,
That's why it's a good number. 1.5's a good number.
There are things that we probably have. We can't even imagine.
No.
Not even going to be in an Australian street
They're
fight,
going to probably
which
need
we'll
to get
cover
tetanus
later.
shots after this. Why do they call it an Australian street fight? So stupid.
Mox versus
God, that's
Big
so
Tom.
stupid.
Big Tom from the conglomeration. How do we feel about this Title Tuesday fight? It was fun.
It was
hard
fun.
hitting.
It was cool.
Bald on bald violence.
It was a John Moxley match, man.
Yes.
That's the best way to describe it. He is good at what he does, but
He's honestly the best part of the Death Riders.
And that says a lot.
Because everybody's depressed
Everyone's
or
so
something's
fucking
happening.
sad.
Like everybody else's side plot is really Like Daniel Garcia.
It's like the tweets where it's like John Moxley versus Darby Allin, and then it's Daniel Garcia, and it's like the dark room of SpongeBob.
Dude, Daniel Garcia has to like break up with his like master Splinter. He has
He doesn't
to.
have to. He's choosing.
He's choosing to burn the bridge with Daddy Magic.
Don't say burn. We're in AEW. They might actually burn a bridge.
He takes a microphone asking if Daddy Magic can take a hint and leave him alone.
Leave me the fuck alone.
He wants nothing to do with you because you're a loser.
Fucking
Matthew
dork.
calls him out by his government name, something that I would only do to my Matthew. Our Matthew. Shouldn't say that.
Yeah, don't say your Matt. Don't say our Matthew either. Say to our friend Matthew, who we are potentially going to have on the show and react to an AEW
because he's
never ever watched. This is like a
weekend.
75% chance of being
later.
True. I don't want held accountable.
It's okay. Allegedly.
Again.
But if he kept hanging out with Daddy Magic, he was going to end up like him. And he points to Nigel McGuinness, not the fans at home, but Nigel McGuinness.
Nigel McGuinness.
And he goes, what
I do?
What you say fuck me for?
What he say fuck me for? I was eating my tea and biscuits.
Caught a stray.
Hey, you're a bitch and so is your friend. And your friend's just like, brother.
We're just doing commentary.
Brother, I'm just talking to the fans. They just looked at him, he be a Brit.
Hey, bruv. No.
Oi, bruv.
I'll smash your fucking skull in.
I'll
bring you into your world's end, huh?
I'll beat your brakes off.
Losing all of our UK audience.
Oh no, the Brits don't like me.
Hey, it's okay.
Oh no.
Can we increase a different fan base and
God
talk
save
about
the Queen.
talk about our favorite they them emotional support Speedball and how he needs to be getting wins?
I've never seen him win in my life.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Kevin Knight's getting wins over
It hurt.
Kevin Knight's getting wins over Bald of FTR. And one would say,
dude, why is AEW so fucking bald?
We're the bald wrestle. We're the baldest wrestle. Put your moose knuckle away.
I'll put your knuckle on my moose.
What? No knuckling.
No moosing.
I'm disappointed in the fact that Jet Speed, Kevin Knight, Speedball.
Oh, we got a Speedball
haven't
and a
gotten
cheese ball.
Victory yet.
There's one ball in AEW too.
Yeah, I do want to talk about our favorite New York cheese ball, Eddie Kingston. He is 3-0 now, teaming with Hook. Very excited for.
It's the Hook single.
Getting very excited for when those two inevitably feud.
I really want you to add the to that. I really do. You won't because you hate me.
Eddie
but
Kingston,
I really want you to.
Eddie Kingston is set to take on Beast Mordos of the Don Callis family.
The Don Callis family.
But yeah, how are we feeling about Eddie Kingston?
I love him. He's great. The ring rust has definitely worn off. I've gotten to hear him speak a little bit, and just hearing him speak, you get it.
Yeah.
You get it. Once you know the character, the wrestling makes sense.
Yeah.
And it clicked in my head. Oh, that's why it all got figured out.
Some people have compared him to like Mark Briscoe, or said that Mark Briscoe is like somebody that
like
does the character
Mark
better.
Briscoe.
It's just two different. No, because they're two different. They're just two different characters. One's a hillbilly, one's a New Yorker. Some people just hate New Yorkers. Vote Mamdani.
Vote Mamdani.
Zoran Mondan. You're welcome in the garage anytime.
Zoran, please come talk wrestling with us. And also, New York. I love the Knicks. I love the Knicks so much. So much. Like more than anything.
That's the only East Coast part about this podcast.
Yeah.
Like, if you want East Coast, go watch Stash Club. Fuck you.
Yeah, go watch those guys, I guess.
This is your West Coast dose
except for me being an exception. That's the farthest east we get.
And then we go like Midwest with like your Cardinals.
Yeah,
fandom, and
then we go to Miami for the Dolphins.
Yeah,
I'm all over the map.
Miami's fine.
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. He's gonna be at Yamava.
Dude, I know we should go. I love gambling. I love gambling. And Mr. Worldwide
and Pitbull.
Can we invite Austin? He saw him at the LA County Fair. He would want to see Pitbull again.
Can we talk about our other favorite bald man though? The other guy who kind of looks like Pitbull. The other guy that's really good at speaking Spanish.
Meet me at the hotel. Don Callis and his family gonna meet me at the hotel. And they're gonna speak. We're gonna be practicing our Spanish.
Spanish
on
knees.
Duolingo, except for Kyle. He already sounds like that.
Using code PAMPOD.
Like
Not yet.
Kyle talks like that, so he doesn't have to learn Spanish. But everybody else in the Don Callis family must continue their Duolingo streak.
Email us. Duolingo, call us. Actually, no, you support AI. Any other language apps? Babbel?
We use Babbel here in the Don Callis family. We're all going to understand each other. We have a healthy mix of luchadors and Spanish wrestlers. And we have Kyle Fletcher and the guy with the weird fucking head thing.
Don't talk about your favorite Crody like that. Dude.
But yeah, we have a new member of the Don Callis family.
My favorite bald idiot with the headgear.
There's so many bald idiots in AEW. Why is AEW so bald?
No, the Don Callis family needs to just thin out. I want just the egos there.
We need to keep this family together. What if the Don Callis family consumes other families?
The Don Tang clan.
They're looking for AEW capitalism on luchadors.
I mean, is it equal?
Didn't Hologram join them?
El Clone. Evil.
Evil Hologram joined the Don Callis family.
Hologram did get injured, unfortunately, in that angle where he faced his evil version did get delayed. But I think this is really genius.
I'm so excited, dude. It's just, honestly, I know it needs thinned out, but it's also some of the best parts of AEW right now.
Well, you just talk about like everybody having a gang. Like, what's your opinion?
Why is Okada a part of this group?
Why is Fletcher a part of that group?
Well, no, Kyle Fletcher.
Okay.
Kyle Fletcher. We're not going to do this because the reason I knew who Kyle Fletcher was before I watched AEW is because of him joining Don Callis family.
Okada and
that
Takeshita.
Was like a dope moment. He doesn't cut the hair without Don Callis. I'm being dead ass.
I know. Okada and Takeshita are finally having their egos tested to see if the two can work well together. You know, and face and take another victory because Bro Dito will be defending their tag team championships against Takeshita and Okada.
I know we want the Takeshita versus Okada match, but how cool would it
WrestleDream?
How cool would it be if they were tag team champions while hating each other? It would be so cool, dude.
Yeah,
I'm a Don Callis guy. I'm a Don Callis family fan. Like, I'm a big fan of a lot of the people that they have in there.
You bend the knee to the Don Tang clan.
I would, if Don Callis came and sat on this couch, I would just be his little, when he shits on you for an hour. I'd be like, what he said.
Yeah, I'm bigger than you.
I'm bigger than, what? Sorry.
You sound like Jaden Smith on the Never Say Never remix. You're like, he's bigger than me, stronger than me. My arms are a little bit. His arms are a little bit longer than me.
I'm bigger than you. I go, he's bigger than you. And then he goes, I'm stronger than you. I go, he's so much stronger. And then he goes, and I'm better. I go, just look at him.
I oiled him this morning.
I did it. You see how his head's so shiny?
And I'm like, you oiled him?
See how that was?
He's trying to talk shit. You oiled him this morning?
See how his head's so shiny?
I'm like,
I shined his head. I got like a little wax buffer.
Did he make you do that? Or did you offer to do that yourself?
It was mutual.
Don, he's still talking shit on me, and I'm like, no, did you ask this guy to buff your head this morning?
I did ask him if he could give me a little bit of a shine. How the hell did Jack Perry turn into Dr. Frankenstein?
Jungle Jack Perry, Dr. Jungle Jack.
Is it Jungle Jack now?
He is now Jungle Jack Perry.
God, dude,
he's not Jungle Boy Jack Perry. He is Jungle Jack Perry.
It's just
Jim Ross won.
There's so many different fucking names and balds and there's so much happening.
But yes, he is like a Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster. It is this like fun evil scientist gimmick that I'm hoping they merge that with the Waynes, because it does seem like Nick Wayne needs a doctor for his healing. I need a doctor
to bring me back to life.
Heck, dude. Karaoke. Nope.
Only for them.
Only for them.
Only if you watch the podcast.
Show. But yeah, the Young Bucks are taking on Jungle Jack and Luchasaurus in a $500K match at WrestleDream.
Jim Ross. Sorry,
Matthew.
That was completely out of left field.
I said Matthew and Nicholas need money and they need it bad.
Well, if you saw their casino trip, it didn't end like mine. I always win.
I'm just saying they need to call J.G. Wentworth.
Well, they're the broke bucks now.
877 Young Bucks now.
They're not
broke bucks now.
The broke bucks.
Broke fucks now.
They're so broke.
Hey, me too. Always waiting to get paid.
Get paid. Pack full of it. Hollows in the clip. I've been rapping since a kid. Get paid. I love Vince Staples.
And Westside Gunn, who made the theme music and was at the Hollywood Bowl this last Friday opening up for Erykah Badu. He made the theme music for the Hurt Syndicate, who defeated the Demand, Ricochet, and the Gates of Agony in a street fight. And yes, I did see Westside Gunn and Erykah Badu at the Hollywood Bowl. And I did hear people... my fiance did say, in all their distaste for Westside Gunn and his music, they said, I don't know what's going on, but he's enjoying himself. The white guy enjoying, tell Virgil put brick on my brick. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm telling you, man, hearing him say, have you ever put a half a brick in the air fryer while at the Met in New York,
dude? Yeah,
like listening to Westside Gunn through a museum, like honestly, the museum in Central Park.
I want to do it at the Louvre.
Kind of just doing it in New York was kind of cool, where it's just it all tied together.
It all makes sense.
He's so good for wrestling.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the Hurt Syndicate did take the win over Ricochet.
They did hurt people.
They did hurt people. Kyle Fletcher took on Kyle O'Reilly and Kyle on Kyle action. Hot Kyle on Kyle action.
Did you hear the fans chants?
Let's go, Kyle. Kyle sucks.
Dude, just the fans got it.
Yeah.
The fans got it. Kyle sucks. It was so good.
Dude, I mean...
And they're just both so...
And after fellow conglomeration member Kyle O'Reilly, I do that every time.
I know you do.
No, Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah.
That's fine. I say Kylie O'Reilly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you did.
No, I didn't.
I'm just so used to you saying Kylie O'Reilly. Why do you do that? Because of the Riley, I guess.
Yeah. Auto parts.
Wow.
But defending fellow conglomeration member Mark Briscoe,
because they're friends. They're all my friends, and we're all friends. And MJF, you don't know what it's like to have friends.
Came out to take on or defend against Kyle Fletcher, who's trying to take advantage
of the Callis family,
and they will be facing each other at WrestleDream.
Yes. Yeah. Is this where
for the 5th time?
Is this where he drops it? Is this where he drops it?
That's for next week. That's for next week to predict.
Is this where it happens? Is this where he gets his shot to the moon?
But maybe.
It's BBB time. We need to put a BBB on Kyle Fletcher. We need to.
Yeah.
needs to happen.
But I do think that like floater rivalry for Hangman Adam Page is really fun.
Yep.
Especially like if we are gonna get Hangman Adam Page versus Fletcher again, this is the perfect way to do it.
What if we get Joe versus Fletcher? Anything can happen.
I mean, that makes Joe a transitional champion. We just talked about him being a transitional champion in
Maybe
WWE.
that's what he's destined to be.
Don't say that. Transition. Ow. Yep. No, we're talking about WWE now. So
Bye. See you later, dude.
we're making
Pound
our.
it.
We're making.
Log in.
Hey, give me a woogity. Hey.
Hey. Wuggity, wuggity,
Woogity, 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 woogity. That was the WWE woogity.
Stretching my back.
The wiggle woogity entertainment provided to you by Pod-A-Mania podcast.
6, 7.
Shut up, Javon.
Dude, he's been like on SmackDown.
He is
like,
he is now
he's
a SmackDown
superstar.
He's now a SmackDown regular. Yeah.
They watch the podcast, bro.
I don't know if they watch the podcast. They just want to capitalize on the heat, and
they watch the podcast, dude. Did you see what he said about how he started like wrestling
through the
WWE 13 Road to WrestleMania as Shawn Michaels? They built this kid in a fucking lab to be the next guy,
to be the most likable Gen Z.
Every time we think we can leave the WWE, Eddie, they bring in this like undeniable superstar.
Okay.
You realize that, right?
I think you're setting your hopes a little high.
Not Javon Evans is undeniable. No, I think he's Jeff Hardy but just don't do drugs.
He won't.
That's
6,
what I'm saying.
7.
What I'm saying, like the popularity, he's gonna be your favorite Hooper's favorite Hooper. He's gonna be your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler.
I'm just worried.
He's gonna be so many kids' first favorite wrestler.
But we just talked a lot last week about how his age and how maybe the people in charge will hold him down.
Here. I'm just happy he's here because
leave it at that though.
What happens if it goes bad?
You're the one setting your expectations high.
What happens if it goes bad?
I'll say I told you so.
He jumps ship, and we get him in AEW.
I don't know when that expires.
But you get what I'm saying, like. That's the good thing about where the state of wrestling is right now. Whereas if it doesn't work out for him in WWE,
is it like that though? Because
Andrade got moved.
I'm not even talking about that.
I'm saying Andrade got moved because wellness policy, bro.
We went over it last week a little bit, and I think the discussion got lost. But Karrion Kross, who just came out with his interview with Chris Van Vliet.
Brother, I love him more than the next guy. He can't wrestle, bro. Like what you are describing a character actor, compared to Javon Evans, the super athlete, who is so charismatic. Yeah. Right? Like I'm sorry, that's not a fair comparison to Karrion Kross. Because how is Karrion Kross supposed to live up to that athleticism? Not everybody can be that.
Okay,
but that's what I'm saying. The state.
If we're revisiting the discussion from last week,
we just talked about how you have to be good at wrestling to hold the big beautiful belt. So you have to be a good wrestler. Yeah. You can't just be a character and win that belt. I'm saying if it doesn't go well in the WWE, he could always jump to AEW where they appreciate great wrestlers.
Karrion Kross is 40.
And Javon Evans is 22.
I know. But if we're revisiting,
this isn't a comparison.
But if we're revisiting the discussion from last week where your 20s are too young to have the entire company latched to your back, and then like your 30s are your prime, and then 40 you're like too old.
But with a guy like this,
because you're seeing Cena and stuff like that. It's like.
But if you're a guy like this, dude,
Can you just can you expand your thoughts on Karrion Kross other than he sucks as a wrestler? Do you genuinely think he needs to hang the boots up?
No. Yes, you are an actor. You do play a character. But, brother, you have to wrestle to be a champion. Yeah. Where the best wrestle, not where the best act. That's what we keep. It's where the best wrestle.
Why are you dressed like Billie Eilish right now?
I'm just comfortable. But, like, I think you're comparing somebody who captured the heart of the fans because they felt bad for him. Yeah. In comparison to this is going to be every kid's favorite wrestler who are like 10 to 16 getting into the business.
Yeah, Javon Evans is definitely making core memories for the young audience, hopefully. You know, I just know how this system works, and I'm not saying that. I really do. I like genuinely. I would have more hope if he won his match against Sami Zayn.
Brother, it was his first match. He's not everyone's gonna be Kevin Owens.
Why not though?
Because then it gets dry.
But we haven't had a win like that since Kevin Owens,
and that's what makes that win so special. He just went out there and hooped.
At 20, like literally,
at 22, he went out there and
But
hooped.
I'm just saying, but
how old was Kevin Owens?
He was 30.
What'd I say?
30, 31, whatever.
30.
Yeah.
He wasn't 22. They're never gonna do that. It's never gonna happen. And we talked about it, but
that's the U.S. championship.
But them being
too.
willing, them being willing to pull him up to the main roster. How long do we usually have to wait for these guys?
I will say too, possibly.
Oh, but Femi's still not here.
There's a chance for Javon Evans at 22 to have, like, he has such a long wrestling career ahead of him as well.
I mean, dude, Randy Orton, he was the youngest title holder ever. I think he was like 24.
I think that's my only argument if they planted the U.S. championship onto Javon, where it's like he could break that, like, youngest world champion or whatever in his debut match, and like
that's so much to put on a kid.
No, unfortunately, the audio did get corrupted, and this is a sick, twisted world we live in, where our freedom of speech is being taken away. Every episode. But
so if you want to fight for your freedom of speech today,
our freedom of speech,
all
of us three, we're talking about you.
I want you at home. Please press that subscribe button.
Press the like button.
And follow that damn podcast at Pod-A-Mania Pod _EWL3 and at Bozo Dills. We are also available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We can be in your ears. Your favorite in-ear companions
while you're taking a jog, while you're taking a walk. Maybe you're in a run club.
While you're taking a dump, being late for work.
That's what you do.
I did do that this morning.
I know you. That's why that was too specific. But you know what is too specific? What you can put in the comments. You can rage bait us. You can ask us to maybe even watch some matches. We got some great things coming up, and we'd love to hear your ideas for it.
Please expand the Pam Fam today.
Bye, Pam Fam.
Bye, Pam Fam.